Hi there, this is Bob. I want to share this water saving device system that I thought of. I saw one on the YouTube as well. It's just give me a better uh, things to do. Uh, I got all 8 of this barrel. Each one of them was $8. Unclean, okay? This clean one is $20 each. This is a 55-gallon plastic tub, and with the top. All right. So I saw on a video on YouTube, this guy was uh, cutting the top off, but I want to know how he did it. So here's he used a little rice saw. I believe it was a saw cutter. Uh, but instead I use this jigsaw. See, jigsaw is much controllable, and you get a better cut. And so I have an idea that well, first I wasn't sure how I go about where part of the barrel do I cut, either below here or or on top of here. So I saw his video, and I like the idea that he cut on the top side here and leave part of this uh intact. And what this does is it helps stiffen the top side once this barrel is full with water. Okay, so here I used a jigsaw, and here's what I with the device you gotta do. Instead of ruin this top piece that he showed in the video, I drill a hole right here. Is a 3/8 size drill bits. Okay, and I drill it with portable drill, and once I drill it, I mark a straight line up to here, to the top part of these lips. Okay, you don't want all the way down, because then uh, it really, I mean, to me, it's just losing the strength. This lips here helps to keep the splashing, so also keep it even more stiffer. So once I cut using jigsaw cut here all the way to this end, I come back around, come back to here, the starting point, and bring the jigsaw. Okay, this way around. See, all right, and also it would help you clean out more thoroughly inside. And the reason I cut it this way, because I want to save this top piece for, keep the leaves and other stuff out. And what I'm gonna do is, this is a perfect fit, but you can't just put it back on top. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is use a tie wrap. I'm gonna use a tie wrap. I'm gonna drill a hole. 1, 2, 3, and match it right with the same area of this top side. Okay, so that will give you the extra room. All right, when you put it back on, it will not drop down to the barrel. Or you can put a piece of tap here, and that way it would keep it from drop downward. All right, so this is what my intention, and I believe it will work. And right now I live in a drought stricken area in Northern California, and by having this 440 gallons of water, is 8 times 55, come out 440 gallons. Now I use this little garden cart that I bought from Home Depot. Okay, and I would here's some more of this 5-gallon tub that I got off the painter when they were doing the stucco, spraying the stucco, painting my home. So I say that, and this is the 60-gallon recycle tub, the city furnace, and I don't use that. It's only two of us in this home. And also I use this those diamond plate like on the back of those plastic container, so when it's full it will not rub hard against the stucco. Now here's the reason. Here's my worm box here. I bought 2 of the worm there, and I throw some of this veggie or other things, the paper. Here, I show you. All right. Oh, the worm loves it. Yep. See that? Look at that. They get big. Pretty good size here. And I use that for fishing. And I don't have to dig the ground to find my worm. Alright, so I got it real handy here. Whenever I need worm, I can just get into this box and get a couple of them. Alright. Continue on. Here's my willow tree. This friend of mine gave me a couple of this stem off his tree, and he just plug it in and see it start out with the leaves now, and let it grow until it take hold, and it will grow. This way it will give me to block off this high wind we get yearly, and also a good shade. Here's those planter box frame that I use from the teardrops I built, and decided I have no use for it, so I sold the trailer, and I also sold the truck. So that's good. See the diamond plate I just showed you. Okay, I use that as well to keep the water from splashing against the foundation. All right, that's the collard green. Yeah, and this is the bok choy. It's a fig tree. Yeah, it's the lemon tree. And here's your big planter. I got cilantro, potato, green onions, and some of this bok choy and mustard green. There's some mustard green in there. I got kind of tossed it in there. And here's some of this bok choy and collard green. Okay. So I subdivide the green, and we plant it over here in this ground surface planter. There's some more greens, onions. All right. So here's the lemon I mentioned. All right. There's a collard green. Okay. And here's some lettuce and more potatoes. And here's the mature fig tree. I have a lot of good fig fruit out of this tree. They just grow like wildfire. All right, so here's some more bok choy and potato. We love bok choy. Okay, and here's your bok choy also. I think there's some of them is mustard green. They kind of cross pollinate. Uh, okay, that's your whole batch of the cilantro. A lot of green onions. And there's your palomero tree here. They'll become the tree. There's a lot of aloe. My wife used it for her skin and for whatever might be useful. You can eat aloe too. Here's some more potato. Oh yeah, here's your ginger. You get a good crop of ginger every year. There's some more bok choy. And here's a little green Chinese pumpkin. It gets pretty big, but not as big as um, um, uh, the orange type. This doesn't, it stays dark green, so that's why I call it Chinese pumpkin. Here's another weeping willow tree. I mean, it become a tree. I plant it here so it won't. It will give me privacy from this two-story neighbors overlooking our yard. And there's some more of this fig tree. Oh yes, here's the grand slam of all. You see this? The one on the right is 200 watts, and the other on the left one is 100 watts. And I connect it to a single connector, and it runs all the way to this pump here. This pump will pump 270 gallon per hour. And here's I set it up in parallel using two 12-volt batteries. All right. Right now, because the sun doesn't stay out too long, I plug it with my regular 110-volt outlet, and it convert to this converter here, controller. Not converter, it's a controller. And here's how you do it. With here's the okay. It's called light catcher. All right. And what it does is you connect the solar panel here. The first two is the solar. This says solar here. And the second one is for battery. And then the third one is for accessory here. In this case, it's the water pump. And you gotta make sure your battery is at least 80 to 90% charged before this solar will begin charging the battery. Okay, and then once you see the arrow indicating that the solar panel is power energy into the battery or recharging. Okay, and then once it's recharging, then this is your okay, this is solar, and that's the battery. Just got it positive, negative for your battery, and this is your outlet for your accessory. Like I say, it's for my water pump. So it's 19 watts, 270 gallon per minute water pump, and that's the last two. I use this quick disconnect, okay, so that you don't have to with splines and all this stuff. Okay, this is your negative. The red one is a negative. It goes to, okay, and the gray one is the I'm sorry, the red one is a positive and the gray one is a negative. All right, that's what's come out from the your converter here, solar converter. All right, so when you connect this, well, right now I got this AC 110 volt charger, battery charger. All right, here I connect this in parallel. All right, positive goes to positive on the second battery. Negative go to the negative side of the battery, and positive go to the positive side of the battery. All right, you still get 12 volt, but increase the storage. So that way it will run a longer time without draining your single battery. It all get the same amount of energy to this to the pump. All right. So anyway, here I show you now. I run this PVC pipe. First, I insert. I cut off this this end where it plug in because it's the easiest way to respline. Okay. So once you cut off, see that wrap I put around under inside there. I have that connector. All right, same connector I just showed you. So I can interchange if I need to in the future. Just make sure it's watertight. All right. So here I had a PVC. Once when I cut this in, I run it through from there all the way. This PVC is in section. So once I run through each one and then have a coupling connector, PVC coupling connector in each segment. As I strain through the wire, through this PVC pipe. Okay, once it get up there, and we supply this in with the connector we just saw. All right. So when it's good sunshine, I disconnect that discharging device and let the solar panel take over. But when I'm not home, I keep this charge with the battery chargers, so I don't have to worry about use up the battery energy when I'm not home. And this is the coil. Okay, this is my backyard. I call it aquarium coil because this plastic glass is about ½ inch thick. All right, and here, look at how strong the water comes through. 270 gallons per hour. Okay, and I got this water hyacinth from the river, San Joaquin rivers. There's 2 koi right now I got. They hide underneath there. All right. I don't know, you can't see it, but they under there. Alright. Anyway, I just share this with you, and what I can use is those rainwater that I got set up to water my plants, my vegetable garden, and the fruit tree. Alright, so anyway, share this with your friends and your green thumb enthusiasts. Okay, I built this aquarium myself, and it's 7 by 3.5, and it's about, I'd say about 2.5 to 3 feet deep. See? Alright, so I use this water in the summertime. I use this water to water my garden. That way, I replenish the water through the city water. Okay, and when it's rain, I can use that water from the storage. All right, thank you. Have a nice day. Yep. You see up here, there's no gutter, but thing is, I get a lot of water runoff from the roof. See? All right. Yeah, I'll show you better angle here. See? I like that design really. In a way, I like it without the gutter. See? That way, it's hidden from the other side. I don't like. This is the side without the gate, so no one comes through here. All right. Okay. Thank you for watching. Bye bye. Bye bye now.